This just in. Everyone clicked off. That was so cringe. I'm sorry. Alright. I was taking a shower and I was like, why haven't I made a video about free will? So I took some notes to make sure I don't forget the keywords. And we'll go one by one. There are 7 points here. Alright? Now, before gathering this information, I already did my research, so it's clear. If you want papers, if you want blah blah, we can talk together. We can go on Discord or something, or you can go do your own research. I mean, how hard is it to talk to Gemini, right? But be aware that AI has its biases, so you have to talk with it, make sure all the layers are gone, and then afterwards, it's all good. Okay. So the first point is, it's written in Persian because I'm Iranian. You being born, I really want to make a video that's under 20 minutes for goddamn once. All my videos are over 30 minutes. No one's gonna watch these, no matter how valuable, not now. By the way, do you see the posters, bro? That's Itachi. The cameras mirrored. This is Itachi, and then this is Cyrus the Great. The camera is terrible. This is way more comfortable for me. In the future, if the channel is making me some money, then we'll get a setup. But right now, it's just my laptop's webcam, and this is my background. Deal with it. Before you were born, you did not choose in what time, with what genetics, or even what type of a creature you want to be born in. And so that's one indicator. In this video, I'm not going to go deep into each one because first of all, it can be too much, and also some of them are pretty obvious. Like, do I have to go on about this? Did you choose your life? Actually, we did, because frequencies and because the law of universe. Shut your bitch ass up. And then the other one is no justice. Now, how does that affect the fact if free will is a thing or not? Well, when we say there is free will, means that you are here and you can do what you want. That's what it means. It means that there is, you might say it's not, but this is a part of it. You cannot ignore this. If there is free will, then that means we're here in order to do something, right? We're here to make something out of nothing. We are responsible for it. That's our purpose of being organic, full of life creatures. But there is no justice. Like, I can do everything right in whatever culture. Like, don't bring up culture with me. Whatever culture, I can do everything right, and still, something's gonna happen. I'm not gonna succeed. People won't notice it. I might die. I might get sick. A head trauma, could totally shift my personality, and it's just not gonna be fair. And we're talking about just the average things that are happening. Some people are just born with disabilities. They have free will, yes. Can they do free? No. You know what I mean? Like, imagine someone is born. Like, don't bring up like Stephen Hawking or something. His brain was still intact. He could still do something, and he wasn't born a retard. Imagine if you are a liberals just got out. because I said the R word. It's offensive. You have no place on my channel. Get out. Or, if you may, you are free to finally mature in your worthless life. Now you might say, you tell me to mature, but you say free will isn't a thing. Then what do you mean? Well, it's still part of us not having free will. It's the way it goes. Like, what can I do? I'm not God, right? I'm a human too. I don't have free will also. None of us do. Anyway, so there's no justice. If you get that, let's move on. If you don't, think more on it. You're not connecting the dots yet. Third is ineffectiveness of our existence on the universe, or even ourselves. You see, are you able to fathom the infinity of the universe and death? The fact that death is a complete annihilation of whatever. Can you comprehend it? Like when you see the famous video that's comparing our universe, our planet, to other parts of the universe, and we're not even a single dot there. Can you grasp that? Or do you still believe that you going to your job in order to make fake food for people who are hypnotized by the advertisement to feed and to scam out of their money with the utmost profit, so they can make more money and do your what's your primal habits, eating, status, sex, to indulge in those, in order to indulge in those, and therefore you feel that you going to your job is the purpose. You are here. The universe was waiting for you to be born, so finally you can. Let's change the subject. Change the example. So for you to finally stop being evil and be good and don't lie and don't. Are you serious right now, bro? I'm not gonna go deep onto this because it's obvious again. So, I talked about universe. Now let's talk about the effects on ourselves, because some people say we're here so we can affect the future generation. You are the future generation. Those guys before you did those with beliefs similar to yours right now. What happened? Oh, you see, their lives, they had this issue, so they fixed it, and now I don't have that issue. Instead, I have another issue that I'm going to solve for the future, and we're just going to keep solving and creating new problems and make the perfect world. Oh, what is the perfect world? We're going towards it. You know what it is? It's 15-minute cities. It's the nature getting destroyed. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not saying the indicator of a correct way of living or the indicator of us having an effect on the community is only is only correct when not hurting the nature. I'm just saying that, like, we're going nowhere, and the fact that you believe that you have to sacrifice yourself for the future generation to change their lives for good or bad. We have changed people's lives in generations that we're not good. We want to go back, but we can't. It's too hard. It's not just a click. And some parts, it is better. But now we realize that it being better doesn't really mean it is better. Yeah, sure, our lives are more comfortable right now. Here are the consequences of that. It's just too much. We're not here for that. And I want to add another point to this part. There were millions of I don't know if millions, but let's say thousands of generations that lived horrible lives. It was absolutely disgusting, ruthless, and short. Were they just stepping stones for you? Were they just for you to test, to learn from, so you can live a bit better? Which is not really better, it's the same thing. Like, no matter how we change life, no matter how long we live due to medicine, life is still short. It's not a huge deal. You think it is because you're a coward, you're afraid of death. Now, it's not about you being a coward, actually. It's biology, it's evolution, or it's whatever. Like, we are built. The camera is the angle. Because it's mirrored. It's so hard. Why am I not straight? Anyway, what was I talking about? Previous generations, stepping stones, which is fundamentally the same life. Doesn't matter how long we live due to modern medicine, it is still short, and we are still vulnerable, and we are designed to be like that. Why did I look so gay? Anyway, it tastes terrible. Fourth is science. You see, there are multiple branches to science. People study life, different aspects of life, with different views. Someone looks at it from an artistic lens, someone from a quantum lens, someone from just normal day-to-day life, someone like simplifies it, the other one looks at it mathematically, and each one goes deeper and deeper. They have a depth, each one. It's complicated, right? And because it's complicated, finding truth, which is like a dot between all these layers of different colors and different everything, is hard. And because people might see the truth, but they go past it. Why? Because it's hard to see the difference. Because our purpose here isn't to find truth. Philosophy is the science of finding the truth, but people are not here to find truth. I'm here, but I'm not saying our purpose is to be like me. No. People only see what it benefits them, what feels good, what makes them live longer, what makes them money, what makes them more, validates them, what makes them more popular, or what numbs their pain, or whatever. Sometimes they want comfort through pain, to look cool, to feel alive. Anyway. Or they just don't look for it, which is most people, which is wrong. Don't ask me why. I already said why in my previous videos. I can go again. Just ask me in the comments. We don't have time. As I was saying, there is like research about neuroscientific, is that a thing? Neuroscience related research that has analyzed our brains in the deepest form possible, and what they found is, before we act, before we make a decision, before we decide to do anything, it was already decided that neurons in our brains or whatever already were having a certain activity, and then we don't feel this. And then I have the brilliant idea to record this video. Oh, I chose it. No, I didn't. My brain was already thinking about it unconsciously. Then it became conscious for some reason. And it's the result of my genetics of a human, like my form of genetics from a human genes, everyone's genetics are different, are special to themselves. Oh my god, I look so gay. That's so bad. Why do I look this way? I don't know, maybe I'm being too much. Anyway, it's the result of my genes and the environment I grew up in. My family, my country, the age I'm born in. Those butterfly effect into me getting this decision. That's what science says. Like everything you do, science comes up and says, oh, this part of your brain is big, that's why you do this. Oh, this part of your brain isn't getting enough blood, so you have to go to the mental asylum. Or some parts, like in psychology, they don't believe we don't have free will. They're like, oh, we do. But that's because they are in the outer layers. They are the ones who paint the jail bars. They're painted and they believe they have free will, but the bars are the same. They're there, and even you painting them, the brush was already given to you, the idea was given to you. You just either do it or not do it. It still comes to you not having free will. It's too much. It's like describing infinity. That's why it's hard. It's literally like infinity. Like you do something, it was already decided. You do something, it was already decided. You change your ways in any way, it was already decided. You cannot grasp it. And some people think of fate, there is fate because there's no free will. Some people think of fate as a reason, especially religious people. Those people come and say, oh, this guy was born mentally ill, because if he wasn't mentally ill, I shouldn't have said ill, I should have said disabled, mentally limited. If he wasn't mentally limited, he had the potential of becoming a bad person. He would do terrible things. He would rape someone. That's the concept of fate some people have, which is so dumb, which is such a limited view, which is such a, like Asmongold said it the best. Some people look at life like in 15-minute blocks. Like they see something good happening, and then they see something bad happening, and in that 15 minutes, because they can't go any further, they just make up rules because it makes sense to them, regardless of their biases, regardless of their limited knowledge, regardless of their feelings. And just because most people do that, they feel validated, so they keep going anyway. And then there is limitations of science. It is so hard to determine with science that we don't have free will. We can't go much further than this. We can go, but not much further. Why? Because we are human, and humans cannot understand their purpose of being. Sure, we can dissect our brains, but we don't know why the brain is even here. And it's brains dissecting brains. You know, that's that meme where a doctor is describing the brain. It's like, oh, a brain saying that the brain is the most important organ or something. That's exactly the case. We cannot go further from this universe. Like if we were supposed to know if we have free will or not, we would have known by now. We feel like we have free will, but the more we think about it and the more we study our brain, we see that we don't have it. But we can't go further with these ways of thinking, or with research. We can't go much further to make sure, oh yeah, we don't have free will, because we're not designed to understand the meaning of life. We are human, we're limited, we're here to do all this, and then die. After that, we're most likely gonna know what's up, but as long as we're human, you're not here to understand life. That's what I'm saying. If it's not a built-in purpose in us. If it was, like, the first human ever would have known all of this. Let's put it that way. And then there is the quantum aspect. Some people say, oh, when you zoom in into this atom, it's unpredictable. First of all, even they are not sure. Exactly. Even they are not sure. And the second, do you see this? Exactly as I predicted. You want me to do it again? Oh, it bent. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's falling over. Should I let go? Oh, I'll let go. It's over. Pick it up. Where is the unpredictability? It's in the atom. It's in the atom. Maybe that's like the bridge between this life and afterlife, when we zoom in into matter that much. But in our lives, that doesn't matter. We're not working with atoms here. We're working with molecules and pen. And molecules and pen are absolutely predictable. Predicted. Done. That doesn't mean anything with free will. That's a great scientific exploration, but it doesn't have to do anything with free will here when we live. Yeah, that's all. That's everything I wanted to say. Now the seventh part is God. You see, God being. I'm going to say this, but then I'm going to answer your potential question. God is all-knowing and all-capable. How do you know that? Now, maybe he's not all-capable and all-knowing, but regarding our universe and our lives, he definitely is all-knowing and all-capable, because he is the one who made all of this. He created us. And he knows what's going to happen because he's all-knowing, because he's our master. It doesn't matter if he gave us free will or not. He knows either way what's going to happen. Oh no, you see, when you make a decision, two timelines occur, and then timeline. God knows that also. It's hard for you to comprehend. For that God who created the brain that you're able to think of such a concepts, he gave you the ability in the first place. He knew one day you'll do this. He knew. It knew. She knew. Whatever. And I'm not saying just God. Like God from the, what's the word? The traditional meaning of God. Whatever, right? Aliens. Whatever. Whatever you want to name it. Or one day maybe we'll discover God in quantum science. And we'll be like, oh, this unpredictable part was God. So he created us. That. Whatever. I don't care. That guy knew. That thing knew. End of story. Someone knew. Someone knows what's going to happen. Free will dismissed. If you think, if you know a counter argument that you're sure is gonna work, like, go talk with Gemini first. Don't comment under my video. Don't fill my channel with nonsense, okay? Go talk to Gemini or something. Then, if Gemini doesn't disprove your point because it's so basic, then come to me. I'll disprove it. Free will isn't a thing. Over. Thank you for watching. Support my channel. It's really hard out here. I'm getting no attention. And I want to release my book, but I haven't worked on it. I just haven't found enough time for it to be like refined. It's complete, but it's not refined. And also, like, no one is here to watch it. Bro, what is this symmetrical? It's symmetrical, man. Fuck. Hell yeah. Anyway, Bedrut.